guys, welcome to Daily Trends on Peanuts News. I am AA here with all the latest updates from around the globe. Coming up today, Nigerian veteran actor Osita Iheme, aka Pawpaw, is dead. So guys, let's move and kickstart with the details of the story. Osita Iheme's death rumor has also led many to finally find out about his funeral rituals, including his burial place and funeral. Osita is a 40-year-old native of Mbaitoli in Nigeria's Imo State. Iheme was born and raised in Abia State, where he also received his MBA from the Institute of Management and Technology (IMT). He originally intended to pursue a career as a lawyer after finishing his studies at IMT, but in 1998, he decided to pursue his career in the acting industry. At first, the actor appeared in supporting roles. Osita received recognition in 2011 when President Goodluck Jonathan named him a member of the Order of the Federal Republic, MFR. Osita Iheme, aged 40, is still alive and not dead. There is no information about the actor's burial or funeral. Osita has been a victim of death hoax that claimed he was dead. Just like many other famous people and others, the death hoax left many wondering if Osita Iheme was indeed dead. Due to a YouTube video posted on July 29, 2022, that is, this rumor got started. The headline stated, "Osita Iheme is dead." Meanwhile, the majority of his fans were worried that Osita Iheme had passed away. His involvement in an accident that ultimately led to his death was disclosed along the fake news of his death. His Instagram photos confirmed that he is still alive. On Saturday, he posted a photo of himself dressed in blue and wished his fans a good weekend. His social media appearance for a week was well received by his fans. The Nigerian actor is in an excellent health state considering how busy his everyday schedule is. Osita Iheme allegedly had an accident a few years ago, though not many specifics about the accident could be gathered. This was made worse by the recent occurrences of the 2018 news that producer of Aki and Pawpaw has died. When Pawpaw appeared in the headlines, followers were confused as to who had truly passed away. Iheme has not yet been officially declared dead, as stated in the sections above. And is Osita Iheme dead? He became well known in 2002 when he co-starred with Chinedu Ikedieze in the comedy Aki na Ukwa, in which he played Pawpaw. The Nigerian actor portrayed a cheeky child in this part. He is the author of the book Inspired 101 and the New Generation Ambassador for Rotary International District 9110. He has acted in more than 100 motion pictures. The celebrity stands out from other actors in the Nigerian film industry because of his diminutive frame, which he shares with his on-screen partner Chinedu Ikedieze. He started as a comic actor and has since developed into a well-known actor with several talents. But in 2018, he made it known that he had aspirations to run for office soon. So guys, to confirm all these, let's watch out on this video. And currently on our decks, this is the trending story. Do well to bring in your comments. Nigerian veteran actor Osita Iheme, aka Pawpaw. Please kindly subscribe to our channel, Peanuts News, for more periodic updates like this. I'm out. Hello guys, once again I welcome you all to Daily Trends on Peanuts News. Of course, this is the only platform that will bring you authentic information and details about our celebrities' lifestyle and everything that goes around about them. Well, today I'm here to bring you the top 10 richest Nigerian actors that we have. So far, the 10th on my list that I'm bringing to you
is no other than Kenneth Okonkwo. According to the Nigerian skeptics, or how they've replaced him, we've noted him to be one of the people that have been featured in a lot of movies, about 200 films, of which that he has been a partaker of. He is part of those that have received numerous accolades, including the most notable actor and also the finest actor and so on. His net worth is about 1.2 billion naira. This man we are talking about is one of the hilarious people that we've ever seen him in movie. He is mostly part of those that brings about the sacrifices, or are mostly playing the roles of such wicked people. Most of the time too, he is a rich person. At other times, he is a poor man. And he does his acting so real, and it makes it so lovely, and the impact he brings from his side, it's so nice. Moving on to the 9 on my list is Osita Iheme. We know Osita, he became very popular with the production, that is the Uku and Ukwema movie that he shot, where he was with Aki and Pawpaw. Yes, that was the movie that made him become very tremendous and gave him the name Pawpaw that most people call him with. He is also the founder of the Inspired Movement Africa, which aims to encourage the country's youth. He is the Rotary International District, that is the 9110th New Year or New Generation Ambassador. It means that aside he being an actor, he is also an ambassador, and currently most of the memes that we have been seeing or floating on social media mostly are because of the reactions that he showed during the scenes of his movies, and most of it are used for stickers, which are very funny and also complies to however that you want to put it in any context that you find yourself. So Osita Iheme is one of the top richest Nigerian actors currently on social media. Mentioning Osita, we all know the 8th on my list will be Chinedu Ikedieze, who happens to be Ike or Aki, who also plays the role together with Pawpaw. Also, he had his 2 years experience before coming to become, or before he became very famous. He had 2 years experience that was behind the scenes, where a lot of people didn't know him, but like we know, practice always makes man perfect. So aside that, he gained some strength, some confidence, and also today, if we are counting billionaires or people that has a net worth of 1.4 billion, which is equivalent to 3.5 million US dollars, that means that he is also classified under the top rich people in Nigeria in the movie industry. He's not only into acting, he is also the former president, that is Goodluck Jonathan, have also honored him as Aki as a distinguished guest to Miami, Florida, USA, and then as a member of the Federal Republic of Nigeria's Order of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, which means that aside he acting or coming on scenes that we see, he is also part of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, has also won a lot of hearts by the way he acts, including sometimes he behaving like a lady, the way and manner in which he'll be able to trick you in order to get what he wants. He together with Pawpaw are doing amazing works out there, and so they deserve our accolades each and every time. Moving on to the person or the next who is on the list as number 7 is Pet Edochie. Pet Edochie is also a fine custodian and teller of many African parables. The dreaded and then fearsome roles he has been playing, and then also some books that were published into the public domain. He also played major roles in that, and that has also gained him a lot of accolades, like the folk tales that we have been mostly reading, like Things Fall Apart. Yes, the title of the movie or the book is Things Fall Apart. Some major roles that the character or the heroine or the hero played in it, and most of the things that he has been acting on scenes and that alone has made him become very famous. By 2005, Pet Edochie was considered an A-list actor along with 7 others, meaning that ever since he started the movie career, it has gained him a lot of roots. People think that if you're an actor or an actress, then you do not fit somehow in the country, or it is the people of the country, that is the citizens, are the ones feeding you, so they do not really appreciate you. But when they know what it entails, then they begin to accord you with such honesty or honorarium. Moving on, the number 6 on my list is Ikem Owo, yes, who is popularly known as Osofia in London, and then a lot more of movies that he has been featured in, whose net worth is 1.6 billion naira, which is equivalent to 3.9 million US dollars. Guys, this guy is a comedian, film actor, a musician, and movie producer. Ikem Owo, who is Ikem Owo Inwabuokum, who has been acting days, started from his university. That is, he started acting even when he was a student up to this day, and has been awarded the Lifetime Achievement Award at the African Movie Academy Awards. A lot of people are in the movie industry, yet we know them, but unfortunately they haven't received any awards yet. So if Osofia or Mr. Ikem O has been able to achieve such achievements, then we need to hail him and acknowledge him as such. Moving on, the number 5 on my list is Mr. John Ikechukwu Okafor, popularly known as Mr. Ibu. In fact, his demeanor alone, his facial expressions, could tell you the roles he has been playing in the movies. That is a comedian. He is the Nigerian version of Kevin Hart, whose net worth is about 4.2 million US dollars. Guys, we all know John Okafor, who mostly does his movies with Osita and Chinedu, that is Aki and Pawpaw. We know how he has been doing his things, and most of the time the role he plays is comedy. In fact, when we come to other parts of the country, or when we go to other countries, we can also say that he is Mr. Bean of Nigeria, and also other people who are so funny. And he plays it so real that to the extent that if you are sitting behind the scenes, you will think actually that you even forget about every pain that you are ever going through, or any anxiety that is driving you out of the box. In fact, we have to acknowledge such people, because they are really taking away stress from people, and that it is reducing the risks of depression, frustration, and then also it is bringing a lot of people back to themselves. Moving on, the number 4 on my list is Ramsey Noah. Ramsey Noah is also an actor who we all know. Aside an actor, he is also a director, and one of his works, which includes the Living in Bondage and then Breaking Free, these are some of the movies that made him very, very popular and famous when it comes to the Nigerian movie industry. Ramsey Noah's net worth is also 1.8 billion naira, which is equivalent to 4.5 million US dollars, meaning that he has also gained some sorts of roots when it comes to monetary issues, and that he doesn't have any issue with that. So guys, moving on, the number 3 on my list is Jim Ike. We know him to be also one of the actors that happens to be, he plays the nasty roles in the movie industry, and also mostly the romantic parts, and because of how he does his things, he's very attractive to the ladies. You know that the ladies most of the times love guys that are very ruffian, that are nutty, that, you know, they come out with those times of humorous senses and a lot more. Not just an actor, but he also owns the Belgian Table Water. He's also an entrepreneur, a film producer, and then also with the production, that is the On-Team production. He is the leader of it, which in 2007 it actually came out, and he is also with the record label which was founded in 2009. That is the On-Team production, all under the same record label. That is Jim Ike that we know. aside he being an actor, he's also good when it comes to other production and also an entrepreneur. You know, you cannot mention a Nigerian man who is into acting and then leave business out of his way. No, it's highly impossible. So the Mike here, in as much as he plays the naughty roles, in as much as he brings about some love, some sensation, some aggressiveness that he sometimes puts in the movie alone will drive you crazy. But that is what he's best at, and that he deserves so much awards to that. Moving on, the number 2 or the second billionaire when it comes to acting in Nigeria is Richest Mofe Damijo. He has also a net worth of 42.9 billion. That is 2.9 billion rather. Sorry, 2.9 billion naira, which is equivalent to 7 million US dollars. That means he is also a billionaire, like we say. He is also a writer, the UNIBEN certified theater artist. He's also a movie producer, and then UNILAG certified, but not a practicing lawyer, meaning he has gone to the law schools and has had an experience from the law sector, and therefore whenever he's acting, you could see how he places the rules and regulation that affects the country into it. That is, he doesn't go beyond boundaries, he doesn't go beyond the bonds. He is normally playing the roles so much well, and that he has won a lot of hearts. You know, ladies really love men with such demeanor. Now, the top richest, who is the number 1 on our list, is Desmond Elliot, another lady's favorite, because of how he does the things, the way he will talk to you, the way and manner in which, all these things, we all know that it is the work of the director, but on the scene, he is the one we are seeing. So therefore, he deserves such accolades. He is not only into acting. We know him that he is 47 years old, and he is into politics, and then also the celebrity that we know, and then also the end SARS protest that ended previously. We all heard that sad news where Nigerians were dying just anyhow because of the attack that came on them. He played a major role in that by submerging the fact that, or by fighting for the rights of the people, where they all stopped. Besides, all we heard, boom, was once Nigeria is in danger, and a lot of people, even on the streets, they were just killing themselves. People really lost lives, loved ones, and a lot more people that got vanished when it came to those particular things. So Desmond Elliot here, being a politician, has used his influence so much more to make people find out how precious they are, and also by helping to sustain some lives. So Desmond Elliot here has a net worth of 4.1 billion that is naira, which is equivalent to 10 million US dollars, and so therefore he is the top richest Nigerian actor in this year, and even from 2021 to 2022. So guys, we will still be doing the calculations, and anytime somebody overshadows the other, that is in the competition, you know, even as much as we are all doing our own thing, it is show business, it is a business. So definitely you can't be the first all the time. Somebody will come and take over very soon. So guys, I have brought you the top richest Nigerian actors that we know. So as you're watching the movies, you are seeing them playing the roles, you should know that aside playing the roles, they are also into other things that has gained them so much more. So I guess other people from other parts of the country should also learn from that, and then we should know how to handle our lives, and then how to put things in order. So guys, this is where I end the story, or this is where I end the introduction about the top richest, or the top 10 richest Nigerian actors that we know. Do well to follow us on all our social media handles. I'm AA. Bye for now.